Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to summarize The Crucible by Arthur Miller. The Crucible by Arthur Miller is a play set in the Puritan community of Salem, Massachusetts in 1692, and explores the dangers of mass hysteria and the consequences of speaking out against authority. When a group of girls accuse several people in the community of witchcraft, the resulting trials and executions reveal the flaws and corruption of the legal system, and the devastating effects of fear and suspicion on society. Act 1. Chapter 1. The play is set in the Puritan community of Salem, Massachusetts, in 1692. Reverend Parris discovers his daughter Betty and other girls dancing in the woods and becomes suspicious. Chapter 2. Reverend Parris questions his niece Abigail about the events in the woods and she denies any wrongdoing. Chapter 3. Abigail and the other girls accuse several women in the community of witchcraft. Chapter 4. John Proctor, a farmer and former lover of Abigail, is reluctant to get involved in the witch trials. Chapter 5. Reverend Hale, an expert on witchcraft, arrives in Salem to investigate the accusations. Chapter 6. John Proctor confronts Abigail and tries to convince her to stop the accusations. Act 2. Chapter 1. John Proctor's wife, Elizabeth, is arrested and accused of witchcraft. Chapter 2. John Proctor tries to prove his wife's innocence and expose the lies of the accusers. Chapter 3. Several other citizens are accused of witchcraft, including Rebecca Nurse and Martha Corey. Chapter 4. John Proctor is arrested and accused of witchcraft himself. Act 3. Chapter 1. The court is in session and several witnesses are called to testify. Chapter 2. John Proctor and Mary Warren testify against the accusers, but their testimony is dismissed. Chapter 3. Abigail and the other girls accuse Mary Warren of witchcraft and she recants her testimony. Chapter 4. John Proctor is given a choice between confessing to witchcraft or facing execution. Act 4. Chapter 1. Several months have passed and many people have been executed for witchcraft. Chapter 2. John Proctor decides to confess to witchcraft in order to save his life. Chapter 3. John Proctor changes his mind and tears up his confession, choosing instead to die with his integrity intact. Overall, The Crucible is a powerful and haunting play that explores themes of mass hysteria, fear, and the consequences of speaking out against authority. The play's historical setting and complex characters make it a classic of American literature. Thanks for watching. To read the full version of the book, click on the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for similar content.